What up? It's good. Let's talk. Let's talk. Or I talk to myself, either or. But I am here. Let me get this together. A little surprise live. Let's see who joins the brother. You know what I'm saying? Sin City Cowboy, Peasy, Alfuego. What's goody? Surprise live. What's good with y'all? Let's talk. Brandy Mahoney. What's goody? What's good? Let's talk, man. Let's talk. Let's talk a little bit of things. What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all feeling good? Let's let it fill up in here since there's only two of us. Cubby Garf, what's good? Y'all hit that like button as y'all come in. What's good? What's good? Got my whiskey today, Ron. What's the word? What's the word? Chilling, man. I want to talk a little bit of defensive tackle. PZF Fuego. Love the cap. Got the same one. That's dope, man. That's dope, man. I love this joint. I like my Cowboys hats. Them joints stand out. Cowboys fanboy, young boy JD. Not well, brother, man. It's young boy JD. I know. I had a long, rough day, not gonna lie. But had a job interview. Well, good luck on your job. You know what I'm saying? I hope you get the joint. Sorry you had a bad day, but it's cool. We're gonna chop it up in here. We're gonna chop it up in here. Let it fill up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk a little bit of things because I'm going out of town tomorrow, even though I'm still gonna be making content. I just wanted to hop in here and talk to y'all for a minute. Nothing too crazy. You know, shout out to my brother Boss Cowboy. Phenomenal show last night with Brian Broaddus. If you haven't seen it, I'm sure y'all have, but if you haven't seen it, please go check it out. A whole bunch of gems dropped in that joint. Amazing show. And I just wanted to just jump here and talk to y'all. You know, one of the topics that came up was defensive tackle. And I think that it's a very, very important topic. One of the most important things going on this offseason is what is our plan at defensive tackle? But we're going to talk about it. Y'all seen the thumbnail. So you already know probably the direction I'm going. And when you get confirmation from somebody that covers the team, you already know. But all 41 of y'all that's in here, check this out. Check this out. Y'all see that man over my left shoulder? Y'all see that man that's sitting right over my left shoulder, Dak Prescott? Y'all heard the news? Did y'all hear the news? I think it's phenomenal. Dak Prescott's case is fully dismissed. I'm going to make a separate video on that. I didn't want to do a live stream on the case being dismissed, but case dismissed. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to something. Everybody that's in here. I Rock, Sin City, Darnell Lamar. What's good? What's good? I want y'all to pay attention to the fact that watch how quiet the reporting on this is. They're going to touch on it and move on. Dak Prescott's case is dismissed, and they're going to just move on. They're not going to talk about it for long. They're not going to make an emphasis on it. They're not going to talk about how it was a money grab, how it was just illegitimate for them to go after him like that. It's going to be real quick. Nothing big. You know, and it's sad, but it's true. Oh, we got one of those in here. We got one of those in here. I get it. Who cares? Dak is 2-5. Hey, y'all, let me do the gentleman named Dan the biggest favor. The biggest favor. Instead of timing him out, I'm going to just go ahead and hide him from the whole channel. So, Dan, if you're still watching, no one can see your comments anymore. Congratulations. Go create another page and come back in here like that, or shut your ass up. But either way, you're gone. Gone for good. Not gone for 10 minutes. Gone forever. So you can even go create another Gmail and come back in here as another troll, and I'll block that channel forever. Or you come in here and be respectful. You see, that type of hate is crazy. Who cares? He's 2-5 in the playoffs. Well, who care about your comments? Because no one's ever going to be able to see you on my channel. Go talk on somebody else's channel. It's a wrap for you, big dog. It's sad. It's real sad. But that's how it has to go. That's how it has to go. Anyway, got him. Yeah, I wasn't even playing that game tonight. Sometimes I feel like playing the game. Sometimes I don't. I did not feel like playing that game tonight. Nah, I removed him. JD ain't remove him. I removed him. It's a wrap. It is a wrap. Y'all hold on for 2 seconds for me, all right? I'm going to place y'all on quick mute. My fault, y'all. My daughter called me, and I had to jump off for a minute. But, it is what it is. Got to make sure the babies is taken care of. But, yeah, I'm not doing that. We're not going to commandeer my stream with idiotic stuff. You know what I'm saying? Talking points room. I pray all is well. I guess I missed the murder. Nah, you just look. There's trolling and then there's hate. All right. And when Dak Prescott was literally not on trial, but he had charges brought against him like rape. That man can lose his freedom, his entire career. That was life-changing allegations. And there's a lot of people that were ready to bury Dak. A lot of people that was ready to bury Dak. But they're going to be quiet now. But what you're not going to do is come in here and patronize me or the situation that was serious. You're not going to do that. I feel like it's a celebratory thing. It being dismissed clears that man and clears his name. That was disrespectful to come here and say, who cares? He's 2-5 in the playoffs. I almost curse, but I'm trying to keep it light. But y'all hit that like button for me. Let's get back to football. Cornelius Hubbard, bro, Ron, keeping it real. See you at the Clave, I hope. Yeah, I'm flying out tomorrow morning. I am flying out tomorrow morning. Let me make you a mod. And hit me on Cornelius Hubbard. DM me on Twitter or send me an email to cowboysfantalk@gmail.com or DM me on Twitter, Cowboys_fantalk. And we'll link, dog. We'll definitely link. I'm flying out tomorrow. But let me ask y'all a question. How are y'all feeling about the D tackle situation? Y'all let me know. Nervous, worried? Cowboys fan talk, young boy JD. Thank you for the 199 super chat. Rome, I know Dak is for real innocent. Women want his money. Yeah, it was a money grab. It's unfortunate. Thank you for that super chat. It's unfortunate, but it's one of those things where I hope she gets what she deserves, because to bring those type of charges against somebody is serious business. That stain that's on him probably ain't even gone. People probably still gonna look at Dak Prescott sideways for the rest of his life. It's sad. It's sad. 82 people here, 45 likes. Can we get it to 80 likes? Might as well. Last 30 people that jumped in, hit the like button. I see y'all say it's bad and it's Trinity to the dash. Talking about the D tackle situation. Listening to Brian Broaddus on my boy Boss Cowboy show. Brian Broaddus has also talked to Vosh Lombardi, Jeff Kavanaugh. He be on 103.5 The Fan. He's been echoing these sentiments, but it got pretty much solidified on my brother's show yesterday. The Cowboys is looking to be experimental at D tackle. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. They're going to run Chauncey Golston at 3 tech, and they're going to use Semi at 3 tech too. Now, we haven't gotten to training camp, so things can change. But as of right now, they want Mozzie Smith to get healthy and better very quickly. I've heard them using Semi Fuhoku is going to be at 3 tech. They're going to be using Chauncey Golston at 3 tech. and they're going to be using Marshawn Nealand at 3 tech. Now, Brian did say that might have been just because there was lack of bodies at OTAs. We do not have time for experience. Cubby Garth, we don't. We do not have time for experiments. It's not time to play. It is not time to play. This is serious business. The season can hinge on something like this. D tackles was one of our detriments last year. It was one of our biggest problems last year. D tackle is 100% something that we shouldn't be playing with, but the Cowboys have not put the right effort forth to resolve this. Now, right now, let's name our D tackles. Osa Odigizua is probably our best D tackle on this team, hands down. Then, by default, you got Mozzie Smith. Then you got journeyman Carl Davis. Y'all couldn't pick Carl Davis out in a lineup, in a police lineup. 95 people in here, man. Can I get another 25 likes, please? Then at the Carl Davis, you got Justin Rogers, 7th round draft pick. 7th round draft pick. No disrespect to Justin Rogers. 7th round? Come on, dog. Come on. Joe Gonzalez is right. Please remember to hit the like button as you come in. You know, you walk into somebody's house, you definitely want to take your shoes off, hit that like button and say what's up. You know, I wanted to make sure I went live for y'all before I went out of town. I haven't been able to go live as much this month. I've been all over the place. Seriously. Maryland, North Carolina. I'm flying to Tampa tomorrow. Just moving around a lot. June's been busy. I'm going to get back to normal in July, but I've been moving around a lot. Once we trim the fat in training camp, we should be in the market for DTs, solid DTs. D. John, appreciate that. We should be in the market for solid DTs right now. I just said our DT room is Oso Digizua, injured Mozzie Smith, Carl Davis, who y'all don't know what he looks like, Justin Rogers. Y'all don't know who he looks like neither. 107 people in here, man. Y'all hit that like button for me. 113, my fault. It's kind of depressing. Then we got experimental 3 tech, Chauncey Golston. We got undrafted free agents, Daxon Hill. Y'all don't know who he is either. Don't lie to me. You got missing in action man, Junior Fuhoku. What are we doing? Darnell Lamar, that's a fact. I'll be in Tampa tomorrow afternoon. I fly out in the morning, but tomorrow afternoon. Yes, sir. It is just depressing. But to hear Brian Broaddus, and this ain't on Brian, he's just reporting the information he got. To hear him say they're going to run out 2 edge rushers. Chauncey Golston was a run-stopping defensive end that rotated in to D tackle on some downs, maybe. He is now going to be one of our 3 techs. I don't like it. I don't like it. Sometimes I come in here and be like, yo, I feel like the Cowboys, we could do it. I'm not going to lie to y'all. This is the dumbest plan ever. Junior Fuhoku, I think, can maybe turn into something rotational-wise. No. I hear Brian Broaddus saying the Cowboys are hoping that they can strike gold with Justin Rogers because he's an Auburn prospect, and the last person we got from Auburn was Jay Ratliff. You don't strike gold twice in the 7th round like that. It's almost accidental. It's not a guarantee. You're playing with fire. You are playing with fire. We need a better resolution. Cool G was good. I think personally that the Cowboys, well, I know for a fact. He said yesterday that he's going to give it like Not he said the Cowboys more than likely they have scouts. This is what Brian brought us. Like I said, go listen to the show. They have scouts that scout other teams with D tackle surpluses, teams that might be willing to trade a D tackle. We have people that are on top of this. We know the landscape. The problem is this though, and I got to ask y'all this: if the Cowboys, Brandon Fife, what's good with you? The Cowboys' plan is to wait for somebody to cut somebody or trade. Don't you think that the rest of the league know that? Don't y'all think that's a stupid idea? Mr. Clark was good. Don't you think it's dumb for us to be waiting around praying that somebody could just and we're taking someone else's trash? We worked out 3 defensive ends yesterday from the UFL. What are we doing? We're completely dumpster diving. Now, what does that tell y'all? We 16 likes away from 100. Can we get 16 more likes? Keith Wheeler, do you believe we gonna win doing shit like this? No. I believe our team has enough talent to win regular season games. But when we start playing other teams with real talent, Keith Wheeler, that's a great question. I don't think we're going to be able to compete because in the NFL, it's a game of inches. You win on the margins. We playing with fire. Little things like having a glaring weakness will get you beat. It don't matter how good Dak Prescott is, how good Micah Parsons is, or CeeDee Lamb. If you have a glaring weakness that somebody can attack, they're going to attack it. This ain't rocket science. We was playing Madden, and I know you can't stop the run up the middle because you running out defensive ends at D tackle. I'm going to run it down your throat. Pause. This isn't like hard to figure out until you try to stop it. Now, maybe Mozzie Smith comes out there and plays flawlessly. You still down a D tackle. You still need more depth. Maybe Osa comes out there and plays differently with different coaching, with a different philosophy for Mike Zimmer, and he just is world-renowned better because Osa has the strength. He could play D tackle however he wants. I feel like he was primarily a pass rusher in Dan Quinn's system. So I got faith in Osa, but we still got to hold the other D tackle. It sucks because Mozzie Smith was supposed to be that savior, but he just has not panned out yet. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Wisdom guy salute. What's up, big dog? What's good with you? Benny Rich, stupid is as stupid does. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up with some of y'all questions. My fault. I know I'll be on this diatribe. It's D-Law can play D tackle, but D-Law, David JFK, D-Law can't play D tackle consistently. He's a situational third down pass rush D tackle. He's a goal line D tackle. Yes, I think that D-Law situationally is incredible. He's savvy. He has the strength, but I think over time he can't play in the trenches with the guards. Like it's a misuse of D-Law. D-Law is an edge. We need a solidified D tackle. This is negligence on the Cowboys' part. 100 likes in here. Appreciate it. 123 people. I just think it's negligence. They know and knew. They've known we needed D tackle since way back when we lost Hankins. Big Hank left. It was a glaring hole. And there were serviceable D tackles on the market. They just kept waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And now we out here and it's June and I'm talking about that Justin Rogers might get heavy tick. Justin Rogers? What? And like I said, I challenge you. Y'all don't know what Carl Davis looked like. Let's be real. You don't know who he is. Super duper journeyman. He gonna be in the UFL. Carl Davis is not good. He gonna have to show me. I gotta pray that Osa the light come on, but he's working back from injury. So how much can I be hoping? Teams are going to run on us from the game one. That's a fact. Our linebackers got to pick up so much slack. It's not fair. Linval Joseph would come on this team and be our second best D tackle right now. And they haven't called him. It's arrogance. That's what I think it is. Do y'all agree with me? Bassie, keep it up, Rome. Listening to you from Nigeria. Salute. That's wow. That's dope. I appreciate you. Basically, Stephen Jones. Let's wait and see what's on the scrap people. 138 people here. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all hit that like button. 141 people. It's just a shame. Dallas played with nothing at linebacker last year. I know. And we're looking a lot better at linebacker. Troy Dudley. Keith Fox. Arrogance and stubbornness. That's a fact. Let me give out some mods tonight. Arrogance and stubbornness. Make sure I give out some mods tonight to my people that's showing love. I appreciate y'all. It's just arrogance. It's silly. Hope Osa don't get hurt. If Osa got hurt, we gonna be, man. Listen, 3-4. I don't even in the 3-4. We are deficient at deep. Because who gonna run the one? Who's our one tech? It ain't Osa. Mozzie ain't ready. Mozzie is not ready. Daniel Moreno. Hope I said your last name right. More like ignorance and blindness. It is just, it's incredible for us to be this far into the offseason and have no, like, I would love to say the Cowboys have one of the best defensive lines in the division, but I can't. I feel like the Cowboys got the best edge rushing duo in the division, Micah Parsons and Demarcus Lawrence. But we have a glaring weakness in the middle. We do. If you rank defensive lines in the NFC East right now, who has the best one? Let's do 1 to 4. Let's just be real. Who has the best defensive line in the NFC East? Not individual player. I know that's Micah Parsons. Randy Carl, keep up the good Rome. Keep it up, Rome. Listening to you from Oklahoma. Shout out to Oklahoma. It's good. I think the Giants have the best defensive line in the division. I hate to say it. It pisses me off. Brian Burns is a great edge rusher. Kayvon Thibodeau is serviceable. I ain't saying he's great. They still got Ojulari as a third rotational person, and they got Dexter Lawrence. That ain't bad. The Giants they defensive line ain't bad. They don't have the rest of the defense to compete with ours. They just don't. Right? Then after that, who is it? It ain't the Eagles. For anybody that want to say something about the Eagles, it ain't the Eagles. It ain't. Because Josh Sweat is not that good. Bryce Huff is a unknown. I know he had 10 sacks last year, but he got to show me again. I can't just give it to him. Jalen Carter's a beast. And Jordan Davis is overrated. Jordan Davis is Mozzie Smith to me. You got to show me more. I've seen some small flashes. I'm not giving them the crown. Washington has incredible D tackles. Their edge rushers are Allen and Payne are great. But Fowler and Dorrance Armstrong, come on now. They good as second edge rushers. But Fowler and Dorrance Armstrong, your starters, I'm running on the edge all day. Yeah, they don't got Reddick no more. Reddick a jet. I'm running at the Commanders on the edge all day. Fowler ain't sealing the edge, and neither is Fowler. I'm running at the edges all day. So they got weaknesses like we do. They got weaknesses at edge. They strong at D tackle. We strong at edge. We weak at D tackle. The Giants are the most solid. Right now, I'm going to put us second because I think we have more game-affecting players. Payne and Allen aren't going to affect the game more than Micah and D-Law. And that's the edge for me over the Commanders. That's just me. You can put Philly third. And then you could put Washington. Washington and Philly can fight over it. But I'm sorry. I feel like Micah and D-Law will affect games more. Now, if they just run the ball of this, it's going to be a long day. But we're going to have to see, man. We're going to have to see. Mr. Dunn, D-Law has seen his best days. Why? Just because he don't get sacks? What do you think? Because I saw D-Law play phenomenal last year versus the run, situational game like behind the line of scrimmage tackles. He was versatile. He played inside, outside. I saw D-Law. He was graded very well. He just didn't get the high sacks. I'm not saying that's not important, but it ain't the end-all, be-all. Dorrance Armstrong had more sacks than D-Law. He's not better than Demarcus Lawrence. I'm sorry. That's just me. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm sorry. Cowboys fan talk. What's up from South Texas? Just finished moving the yard. Got a lot of rain from Tropical Storm Alberto. Attacked by mosquitoes. Cheers. Go Cowboys. Appreciate you, Rolando Rodriguez. Thank you. Them Bama boys in the middle in Washington. Yeah, Washington's pretty stout. I just think the Cowboys got to take they have to attack this thing. They can't play this game where they're going to wait until the regular season, because Brian Broader said that as well. They might wait until the regular season to see what's going on with our D tackles. That's too long. Now, let me make one thing clear. I'm not saying D-Law is the best edge in the game, I just think he's a great savvy veteran. He can play well, and he's made amazing plays. Does he get game-changing sacks? No, but we got that guy. His name is Micah Parsons. Because we can play this game right now. Do you think Micah Parsons will be better this year? Because this is the game that people leave out. Seriously, this is the thing that people leave out. The fact that I know we didn't sign anybody, but is it possible that some of the Cowboys players can get better? I'm asking y'all. I would love for y'all to answer in the chat. Can Micah Parsons be better this year? He's going into year 4. Has he hit his ceiling? I'm going to say absolutely not. He's hit his ceiling. Micah Parsons is probably going to end up being the best defensive player in the league. We have him. Incredibly versatile. Can Deron Bland be better this year? He's going into season 3. He has 14 interceptions in his first 2 years. Y'all think because I hear all the time, like when they describe teams, they always say this person's going to get better, that person's going to get better. When they get to the Cowboys, everyone is plateaued. No one's going to do anything else. That's crazy to me. Deron Bland is 100% going to be better. I feel like Trayvon Diggs, when he gets back fully healthy, will be better because he spent a year watching and learning the game, not just playing. But I have to be honest with you. Trayvon Diggs ain't going to look right till like week 6. It ain't fair to expect him to come week 1 to look incredible. Trayvon Diggs is going to take a while to look right. Troy Dudley. It ain't that simple. I don't care who you put back there. You could put the linebacker from the Niners back there, Roquan Smith, Fred Warner. If you don't have any D tackles that can get it done, the lineman ain't gonna get second level on you. I don't care how good they are. You need Ray Lewis had Haloti, nada. Like you need D tackles. You can't just you don't have to be the world-renowned D tackle, but it got to be somebody. We don't even have eat up block D tackles. We got complete question marks. Glimmerman after game 8. I agree with you. It's just going to take a little bit of a time for Trayvon Diggs. I think he'll be fine. I think he's going to be better, but he's going to take some time. He's coming off a major injury. He just is. One of our diamonds in the rough that everybody's forgetting about, Wanye Thomas is going to come out there this year and play phenomenally. I think Wanye Thomas is going to start this year. I've been hearing nothing but good things about him. So we have some improvements in other places, but D tackle still has its weaknesses. I love Bland's humble workmanship attitude. Give him his lunch pail and he goes to work. That's a fact. I just feel like the team is going to have great like Sam Williams. That's another person I was thinking about. Sam Williams is going to have a better year next year. I feel like Sam Williams 100% is a player that needs and has needed reps, and he needs to be able to feel like he's going to be able to play to stay engaged. I feel like Sam Williams' biggest problem is he wasn't engaged, so he's just kind of checked out. He wasn't locked in, you know? For Diggs, is going to be mental. He has to trust the knee again. Gallup never did. That's a fact. Thank y'all, man. 164 people in here. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that like button for me. Oh, 1 second, y'all. And I appreciate y'all. Whenever I live stream, my phone just be going crazy. Hold on. My apologies. I know I'm terrible. He big and immature, but still can ball for you. I feel like Sam Williams would have been so much better with more snaps last year. He's incredibly athletic. He got all the size. I feel like, and strength. I feel like a lot of his thing was just he didn't feel like he was going to play. He was on Twitter talking about unleash the dog, and he was just disgruntled. He's young. I feel like he needs the focus of you're going to be playing a lot more. So I feel like our edge rotation is incredible. Micah D. Law, Marshawn Nealon, Sam Williams. That don't sound incredible to y'all? Micah D. Law, Sam Williams, Marshawn Nealon. Our edge room is incredible. After that, it might be a little bit dark, but that's you fifth. You're in your fifth edge rusher. D. Law can't play D tackle all year though. He not. Who was that lighter D tackle? Crawford. He not Tyron Crawford. D. Law cannot play D tackle all year. Speaking of Nealon, though, Nealon, like I said earlier, Broader said they was playing Nealon at 3-tech. I don't want them to mess that dude up trying to get him to be a 3-tech. Let him be the edge we brought him in here to be, a physical run stopping, edge setting player. Trying to get him to play 3-tech because you haven't done your job as a GM is negligence. It's terrible. Talking points. I hope the political game won't play in, especially Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones. The political game always is present with the Cowboys. I hate to say it. Marinelli did like lighter D tackles. Marinelli would have loved Nealon at DT. Marinelli thought that you could just get by with just speed, but you need some strength. You do. And Mike Zimmer likes to play a lot more physical, I think, just across the board with his defense. He wants to be stout defensively. He don't want to just be just rangy and ball hawky. I feel like Mike Zimmer wants to be like, y'all can't move our defense. Mr. Dunn, hit the like, Rome salute. Appreciate you, Mr. Dunn. Appreciate that. Did y'all get bigger at linebacker? Yes, we did. Demarion Overshown is way bigger. Marshawn Nealon is bigger. Marquise Bell. I mean, salute to Marquise Bell. He did not. I mean, he did what he had to do because he's under contract. But playing safety, he was playing 30, 40 pounds undersized. playing Mike, linebacker. So Maurice Luafau, Eric Kendricks, Overshown. Who else did we add? We got Damian Wilson. We just signed Will Harvey Jr. All these are full-size linebackers. We're not playing with it. That room is redone, rebuilt, revamped, and ready to go. We got young and old. Double A gap blitzes or bluffs. Double A gap, that was Mike Zimmer's system, the double A gap blitz. And I feel like Maurice Luafau and Micah are going to feast in that. Overshown too. JB, what's up, Rome? Sorry, I'm late. You good? That's why you can run this joint back. YouTube is beautiful. JJ did not get what he wants. He would want a big DT. What he got was bigger linebackers, but that's going to get worn down over the year. That's a fact. You need those DTs, man. You need those DTs. I don't like the plan. Let me just make that clear. Did any of y'all get that? I do not like the plan. I don't like that we're running out. That's why I put that thumbnail out there. Chauncey Golston and Junior Fuhoku should not be playing 3-tech, or Marshawn Nealon. The only D tackle that's on that thumbnail is Mozzie Smith. The rest of those are defensive ends with some position flex, which is fine situationally. But running them out there as consistent D tackles is negligence. It's idiotic. Osa, I didn't put him on the thumbnail. That's our best D tackle right now, Paul. Osa's our best D tackle. Ridgeway, a commander, Brandon Comey. We still got Nashawn Wright, but Ridgeway been going. I wish he was there. Oh, you're saying Nashawn Wright for Ridgeway. I wish. But why would Dan Quinn help us? Dan Quinn know we deficient at D tackle. We got to hope somebody cut somebody. That's where we at. We got to hope that somebody gets cut. That's all we got. Now, look, there will be D tackles cut. There will. We just got to be there to pounce. We can't play with it. There's other needs on this team. I want another legitimate running back. I wouldn't mind a veteran receiver number 3. That's true. Go get, what's the player? If y'all could go get a player right now that's not a D tackle, because we talking about D tackles, who would it be? Because I'm saying right now, go get Stephon Gilmore. Right now. Stop playing with me. Go get Gilly. Yes, I know we need D tackles. I'm not saying don't go get 2 of those, but go get Gilmore so that Trayvon Diggs does not have to rush back onto that field. You put $100 million into Trayvon Diggs. You do not rush him onto the field. You get Gilmore. You have Carson, the rookie. You have Deron Bland. You got Jordan Lewis. You got a decent deep, and I'm not saying it's perfect, but you run Bland and Gilmore back out there. They already familiar with each other. And then when Diggs comes back, Bland can bump back to the middle. He can rotate with Lewis. It's insurance. But you do not lean on Diggs when he's coming off an injury. You did that with Gallup last year. It did not work. You did that with Steele. It did not work. We have to learn from our mistakes. Michael Thomas. I would take a flyer on Michael Thomas. Treylon Burks. Does Treylon Burks get cut yet? Because I don't know if they're going to trade for him. I wouldn't mind him, though. We got like 15 compensatory picks. Make some trades. Pollard wasn't right all last year. We got to get some insurances, man. Pollard didn't tear his ACL, but that injury was worse than I thought. Still never came back right off his ACL. It took so long. I'm hoping he's back to normal this year. They should not have waited this long. That's a fact. I don't know what they was doing. 172 people in here, man. Y'all hit that like button. I don't know what they was doing. Why they waited so long? It's crazy to me. But go get Gilly, man. Go get Gilly. Sign Linval Joseph. If you sign Linval Joseph and get a cut person, I feel like that rotation will work. But don't put this on no rookie 7th-rounder, on Carl Davis, on Mozzie Smith, who's coming off shoulder surgery and he plays in the trenches. Like, that's just nuts. Now, we trade for a D tackle. I'm with that. If they trade for Ridgeway, I'm happy. We're not going to find a Chris Jones laying around. Ain't no Dexter Lawrence is just sitting out there. We're looking for a rotational 1 tech and maybe a 3 tech. That's it. We're not getting no game-changing D tackles. Are we in agreement? Like, seriously. Y'all do know that no matter who we get, it's someone that's going to be cut. We've passed the point of getting an epic player. They're not going to trade for nobody that's expensive. Whoever we get is just going to be serviceable. That's the word. Somebody type that in the chat for me. Serviceable. Competent. Competency. That's all we getting. Someone that can play. Not nobody that's epic. No one is cutting any incredibly game-changing D tackles. No one's like going to be like, you know what, Chris Wilkinson, cutting you. You know what, Dexter Lawrence, we done with you. Like, no. We're going to get someone scrap heap that knows how to play in the league, but they have a surplus of players. That's it. And maybe in our system, they can flash a little bit. That's it, though. And we got to hope that, you know where you get your specialness from the D tackle room? You got to hope that Osa elevates his game. You got to hope that Mozzie turns into the player we drafted. Those are our 2 hopes for special. That's it. Osa elevates his game. Mozzie somehow turns into the player we drafted, that we wanted from the draft. That's the only way you're going to get special. Other than that, you're just looking for bodies, warm bodies, like that show that was on Netflix. I'd get sued too, but it's just sad. Talk Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald will want that check. He ain't coming out of retirement for no DAP, and that's all Stephen Jones is offering is a DAP, some vouchers for the calf, maybe 3rd row seats. Like, Stephen Jones ain't paying nobody. If Aaron Donald said, I want to come out of retirement and play for the Cowboys, we couldn't afford him. Sad. I don't think they made Mozzie. I don't think they made Mozzie lose weight. I think they hinted at you'll be a better player. Vouchers is crazy. I'm serious. I feel like they hinted at Mozzie would be a better player, more explosive if he lost weight. I don't think they told him to lose weight. I think it's more so just bad advice. I don't think they mandated you lose weight. I think it's one of those you gotta you can improve your first step, your burst off the line if you're a little bit lighter, and he lost too much weight. It was just dumb. You drafted him to be a run-stopping D tackle, and you try to turn him into a 3-tech pass rusher. No, he's not Jalen Carter. That was everybody's problem, comparing him to Jalen Carter. You are Mozzie Smith. You do Mozzie Smith stuff. The end. JB, honestly, Rome, besides DT and maybe running back, I'm interested in these young guys. I am too, because maybe Carson will make me forget about Stephon Gilmore. But right now, go get Gilly. I'm probably going to get Carson, though. I think they're going to – Carson's going to get all the chance in the world. But Carson is going to be super important because I don't want – this is what I don't want. I don't want Trayvon Diggs to rush back and then everybody judging him saying, yo, Diggs don't look right. He coming off major injury. Of course he don't look right. It's stupid. Hold on. Did I miss a super chat? No. Thought I saw something flash on the screen. I'm sorry, y'all. David, let's get the likes up. Yeah, y'all hit that like button for me. Appreciate y'all, though. How I feel about Eric Scott? I feel like Eric Scott, I heard Brian Browder say all of Eric Scott's, what is it? All of his, what was the word he used? Damn, it slipped my mind. all of the people that would be advocate for Eric Scott are not in the building no more, for lack of better wording. You know how you get players that get drafted because coaches on the staff or, Dan Quinn might have wanted them? They're gone. They're in Washington. So Eric Scott might not fit what Mike Zimmer wants. So I hope that he comes out and balls. We're going to see. Nashawn Wright been here forever. Got to see something from him. Israel Mukwamu. Got to see something from him. Sponsors. That's the word. I was over here like, man, what sponsors? All of his sponsors are gone. Thank y'all, man. I was dying over here. I was like, what is the word? B with the $2 super chat. Appreciate you. B remembers that CFT is a Rockets fan. It was the draft tonight. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, B. Thank you for that $2 super chat. I have no idea who Reed Shepherd is. I know he went to Kentucky. That's it. And I heard he can shoot, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't about to sit here and tell you, I know who that is. I don't know. I heard he got good pedigree and he's a shooter. We'll see. I heard we is in the market for Kevin Durant, though, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. This draft week. Hey, man, I don't know none of the players. I'm going to keep it real with you. I ain't even going to lie to you. Until Diggs comes back, Dak going to be aggressive. Dak's going to come out. I said that last live stream. Dak is going to ball this year. Mainly because this is his second year in the offense, and he was already the number one offense last year in the first year in the system. Dak Prescott's going to have a great year. But that's not surprising. As I keep hearing that Dak Prescott having a great year don't matter. And to all of y'all that jumped in here earlier, it was like 30, 40 people when I said this. Y'all heard the news about Dak Prescott, right? I'm going to make a video about it tomorrow, but y'all heard the news since I got 170 people in here. Our defense is going – they don't need the offense to ball too because the defense is going to have to catch up. The case has been dismissed. I think that's incredible. I'm 100% making a video about that tomorrow. No shocker. I might put in the thumbnail dismissed. It's just sad though. Earlier in the stream, I got a hater coming here and saying, "Who cares?" I care. They tried to take that man's life away from him, his livelihood. They put a stain on him. That lady accused him of rape. That's real. That's a big deal. 103.5, the fan should be ashamed of themselves. And I bet you whatever they say to cover is going to be real quick. Hey, man, case is missed. So anyway, like they're going to move on really quickly. That lady in that whole case got platform. They talked about it for weeks. And now that Dak Prescott and the case has been dismissed, it's going to be quiet. But I'm going to do my part as a Cowboys supporter, homer, whatever y'all want to call it. I'm 100% doing a whole video on that because I want to document the fact that was crazy what he had to deal with. And that put a dark stain on him as a person. So I'm glad it's been dismissed. Dak Prescott's case is dismissed fully. At first, they were saying that they were moving it to another court in Texas, but it's been dismissed. It's over. No, there will be no charges filed on Dak Prescott. Yeah, she tried to get a come up, and that's just foul. That's why I don't want Dak to get signed. He plays better when the pressure is on him. And if he balls out, it's a plus for us. Let me ask y'all a question before I get up out of here. Y'all cool with that? I was talking to my brother Boss earlier on the phone. I feel like this. I feel like in the NFL, short it's supposed to be, it's like an acronym for people say it's not for long. National Football League, not for long. And you get chances in this league, but you got to seize them. Y'all been hearing me getting on Rico Dowdle because I feel like last year in his 89 carries, he did nothing to show me I should get more carries. That's just me. I feel like Hunter Lipke, when he got his chance last year, he fumbled. I don't care if the ball was handed to you low. When you get your chance, you don't fumble. I feel like you get your chance in this league, you're supposed to seize it. Because if you don't, someone else will take your spot. I feel like Jalen Tolbert should have been seized the wide receiver 3 job. Instead, we still talking about Jalen Brooks or Ryan Flournoy because Jalen Tolbert hasn't seized the 3rd position. He should have took that joint from Michael Gallup. You got to seize your opportunity. Can't just wait for somebody to give it to you. D-Law got hurt Micah Parsons' rookie year. Micah Parsons was a linebacker. Micah Parsons dropped down the edge rush. The rest is history. He seized his opportunity, became generational. He wasn't even supposed to be playing edge rusher. But the opportunity presented itself, and he changed the game. Jake Ferguson was drafted to be a blocking tight end. He was not even drafted to be our starting tight end. But every time he got on the field, he showed up. Game-changing. He seized his opportunity. Now Jake Ferguson is looked at as one of the best young ascending tight ends in the NFL. Right? Sam Williams, this is your chance now. You've been saying unleash the dog. Seize your opportunity. Show me something. Show me something. Brock Hoffman. I've been hearing whispers that Cooper Beebe might not start this year. That's a video for another day. Brock Hoffman, if you want to be the starting center, you better take it. Because if you go out there looking bad, Cooper Beebe will take your spot. Seize your opportunity. Tolbert should be pressing Cooks. Exactly. He should be doing more than just trying to hold on for dear life for wide receiver 3. Seize your opportunity. Hey, Trayvon Diggs is coming back off an injury. Kalen Carson, you want to show up and show us why you are a steal of the draft? Ball out. When you get on the field, show them, whoa, how did Carson fall to the 5th round? Seize your opportunity. The reason why Katrina Kiss was good. The reason why I bring this up is Dak Prescott seized his opportunity. And that's why we even have the discussions about should they pay Dak Prescott heading into year 9. Y'all want to know why I have trust for Dak in pressurized situations? I can explain it real simply. Do y'all want to know? And it might not make sense to you because everything ain't perfect, but let me tell you why. 2016, Dak Prescott was not supposed to start. He was behind Tony Romo and Kellen Moore. He was drafted. He was also in the running for being the 3rd quarterback with the Jamil Showers. He wasn't even supposed to start or play that year. They just took a shot at it to see what he could be. Tony Romo goes down. Dak Prescott apparently was flashing in camp and in the preseason. Definitely flashed against the Rams and against Seattle. Jamil Showers, who went on to not even be a quarterback. Yes. But that's not what I'm talking about. Dak Prescott's real opportunity came when he started to play in the league. He lost his first game versus the Giants. And then he proceeded to peel off 13 games in a row. $13 games. I think it was 13 games. How many games did he win in a row? I know he won 13 games that year. I think it was 13 in a row. 12 in a row. Thank you. I knew it was off. They ain't feel right. But my point is this. Do you know how much pressure it takes to win 12 straight damn games as a rookie when you know your veteran quarterback that the owner loves? He loved Tony Romo. He would fly Tony Romo out. He would have him on his yacht. He would bring him over his house. If Dak starts that season off 3-3, does he get that job? If Dak Prescott starts off that year 3-3, you think he's the starter? You think we having this discussion today? Answer my question in the chat. Dak Prescott had to win 10 plus, 11 plus, 12 plus games straight. That's pressure. He played every week knowing, yo, man, I can't miss a pass. I can't mess up. That's when you seize your opportunity. He seized the opportunity so much that goddamn Tony Romo came out and said, hey, man, I think it's his job now. And then in your first playoff game versus Aaron Rodgers, Dak Prescott absolutely came out there and balled as a rookie, a fourth-round rookie, 300 plus yards, 3 touchdowns in your first playoff game versus Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers. You know what that should have got Dak Prescott? It should have got him praise. Because I'm old enough to remember people praising Jalen Hurts for going toe-to-toe with Patrick Mahomes and saying what he showed to us today is that on a big stage versus one of the best quarterbacks in the league, he can go toe-to-toe with him. So I have faith in him. Divisional round, Dak Prescott's rookie year, he goes toe-to-toe with Aaron Rodgers and loses. But that should have showed you right there that he's capable of getting it done. When he sends Tom Brady home in the playoffs, when he beats Russell Wilson in the Seahawks and makes the game-changing run that gets them in scoring position. Dak Prescott has had phenomenal plays and games in the playoffs. His last couple of playoff games haven't been his best. That's a fact. But as he showed me that he can ball in the playoffs, hell yeah. People just don't want to remember it because they don't fit their narrative. And that shit is corny. I seen him go toe-to-toe with Aaron Rodgers. I seen him ball out versus the Rams. It's hard to beat a team that runs for 270 yards on you. I seen him beat the Seahawks. I seen him beat the anti-lock breaks off the Bucs. Is he perfect in the playoffs? No. But this whole narrative that he's just terrible in the playoffs, that shit is false. And I ain't going for it. We're in a year where we haven't signed a lot of people, so the players on this team got to seize their moment. And if you want to look around and try to figure out what does that look like, look at your starting quarterback. Because every time Dak Prescott has his back against the wall, he goes out and seizes his moment. That's why I have faith in Dak. But anyway, I'm going to slide up out of here. Like I said, I'm going to be on the road the next couple of days. Y'all still will get content. I appreciate y'all for jumping in here with me. Hey, listen, I don't like the D-tackle plan. I don't know what's going on with the Cowboys in the D-tackle room, but they better figure it out because Chauncey Golston, Marshawn Nealon, and Junior Fuhoku are not D-tackles. I'm not going for it. I'm not going to lie to y'all. No. Well, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll holler.